News coming in from the top court on the Sudarshan TV case. Now we're given to understand that big statement has now come in from the top court, where the Supreme Court has said that it does not want to come in the way of journalism, but media cannot be allowed to target whole communities. So, very important statement there coming in from the top court, while going ahead and posing some really tough questions to Sudarshan TV at this point. However, Supreme Court there is saying that they does not want to come in the way of journalism, but media cannot be allowed to target whole communities. That's the statement there coming in. Remember, the Supreme Court there, which is currently hearing the Sudarshan TV case at this point, asking very important poignant questions there to Sudarshan TV and journalism in whole. Let me go across to our Deputy News Editor Meenakshi Bhanja for all the updates there coming in. Meenakshi, Supreme Court there posing extremely tough questions to Sudarshan TV. What are the details you're picking up?
Well, that's right, Apurva. Very crucial hearing underway as we speak. And this is the contentious issue pertaining to the Supreme Court's earlier restraint, which was imposed on this particular telecast of a program by this television news channel. But remember, Apurva, what we saw subsequently was the government of India also come in with a response. The NBA also come in for a response. And clearly those responses have not satisfied the Supreme Court. Court making very specific observations as to how the Supreme Court is very conscious of a pre-telecast ban. It is very circumspect in imposing such bans. Honorable Justice D.Y. Chandrachud observing, he says it is only in extreme cases and on a very limited area does the Supreme Court intervene. But he's posing a very big question here to Sudarshan TV and in effect to the Indian media as well. He's saying, but the nature of this program, what was apparent on screen, are some aspects which are very, very objectionable because they seem to be targeting an entire set of community. And then he is going on to question these councils who are representing Sudarshan TV as to how can the media be allowed to target entire communities? And then Honorable Justice Chandrachud also citing the areas of discomfiture, telling the council as to how the channel should voluntarily take off certain excerpts of the program if it is interested in having this program's telecast rights be restored back. Justice Chandrachud saying that it is a constitutional court.
Okay.
The Supreme Court is very sensitive and conscious to what has happened during emergency, and it does not want to exercise or gag the media, but the media in India has to act in a responsible manner. Apurva.
All right, so Meenakshi, very important and big observations that are coming in from the Supreme Court for Indian media, but also Meenakshi, what have been the kind of observations that have come in from the court with regards to the NBA and its role at this point?
Well, yes, Apurva, that is a very important question that you're asking because the Supreme Court is frowning upon the submissions of NBA. Remember, alongside the government, the NBA also submitted an affidavit in this matter saying that the Supreme Court should not intervene and regulate the media. So it is Honorable Justice Chandrachud who is going on to state to the NBA, and I'm quoting, I quote, how can you have self-regulation when the self-regulatory body is telling that everybody is not my member, unquote. Justice Chandrachud essentially making the argument that NBA says they have a committee which is headed by a retired Supreme Court judge. However, they can impose a maximum fine of rupees 1 lakh for those members who are their members, acknowledged members. And Sudarshan News is not a member, is therefore not governed by NBA. And that is why the Supreme Court is irked by this response in the affidavit of the NBA. Honorable Justice Chandrachud saying that NBA in effect has shown itself to be a toothless body. Apurva.
All right, Meenakshi, many thanks for joining us and bringing us those important breaking updates there from the top court.